Welcome to Bridges here at CBRC.TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all our viewers around the world.
Hi, good evening, Dr. Evelyn Songco at sa mga viewers ng ating Bridges. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
And hello, good evening, good morning, or good afternoon to our viewers on Bridges here on CBRC.TV.
Welcome to Bridges here at CBRC.TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all our viewers around the world.
Hi, good evening, Dr. Evelyn Songco at sa mga viewers ng ating Bridges. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
And hello, good evening, good morning, or good afternoon to our viewers on Bridges here on CBRC.TV.
Hi! Welcome to Bridges here at CBRC. Magandang umaga, magandang gabi, magandang tanghali sa lahat ng ating viewers around the world. This is Evelyn Songco, your host, together with Claude Despabiladeras. Claude, good evening.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening to all of you. Good evening, ma'am. And I'm so happy to be back here with you on Bridges, and to all the people watching. Thank you very much for joining us. Hi, ma'am. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, I'm so happy to see you again. Oy, Claude, ang ganda ng ating paksa this evening, no? Alam mo, actually, ito pang Pasko. Ang title natin, ano uli, Claude? When a child is born. Yes,
Tama po.
pang Pasko siya.
Yes, and tamang-tama, because in a few days we will be celebrating the birth of Jesus. So yeah, tamang-tama nga naman, Ma'am Songco.
Yeah. At of course, tamang-tama rin ang ating guests para sa topic na ito. Ito actually punong-puno siya ng experience tungkol dyan when a child is born. Diba?
Yes, ma'am. And of course, we're very excited to have her with us now. But before we introduce her to all of you, we would like to thank those who made this show possible. The Faculty of Medicine and Surgery Alumni Association and FMS Class 1989 for sponsoring our show tonight. And of course, thank you to Dr. Joe Mariano, the president of the USTAAI. And we're really grateful to all of you for your support. So, ma'am, back to you. Who is our guest tonight?
Excited ako. Idol ko to Diba? Claude, I will introduce her now.
Yes.
Our guest tonight is a friend and idol. She is Doctora Minerva Patawaran Calimag. Dr. Minerva is an anesthesiologist and a faculty of the UST Faculty of Medicine and Surgery. Dr. Calimag is a stellar clinician. As an academician, she is a world-class researcher. Napakadami niyang publications. And she is a passionate educator. She was a past president of the Philippine Medical Association. After the death of her husband, Doctora Minerva actually single-handedly supported her 8 children, 6 of whom are already doctors, and 2 are going to be doctors very, very soon. And you see, all of them are from the Faculty of Medicine and Surgery of the UST. Diba? And Dr. Minerva is actually the strong wind beneath the wings of her children. I am so proud to introduce our guest tonight, Dr. Minerva Calimag. Dr. Minerva, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening to all.
Good evening, ma'am. Thank you very much for joining us. We're happy to have you.
Would you like to greet our viewers?
Magandang umaga, tanghali, gabi sa inyong lahat from wherever you are. To all the members of the UST Medical Alumni Association and students who might be watching now.
Okay. Ang daming estudyante ni Doktora no? Talagang
Yes.
happy kami na ikaw ang guest namin tonight. Alam ko marami kang share tungkol dito sa topic na ito. And to begin with, would you like to share more about your family? Idol kita pagdating dyan talaga. At sa lahat ng bagay, sa maraming bagay.
Actually, we're both specialists in our own fields. June was a plastic reconstructive and aesthetic surgeon, microsurgeon also, and I'm an anesthesiologist. And for 15 years, I was bearing children, and we were both juggling, child rearing our 8 children and career. That includes teaching and of course clinical practice. So yun po, that's where our lives revolve.
Yeah.
Wow. Tama si Dr. Songco, you really are an amazing person, Doctora, because you're busy as a doctor, even your husband, and you had 8 children, you really supported them. So may I ask if you and your husband really planned on having a large family?
The correct answer there is no. We never
Oh.
planned. And if you're going to actually compute, no, yung mga sasabihin mo yung mga finances and all, you'd never really think na you can afford a big family. Pero we just welcome every addition to the family. We even have contests kung who can give the most appropriate combination of names for the new child that's forthcoming. So that gave us the whole family joy, really. No?
Ah, that's wonderful. Lahat ba ng children mo, Doktora, normal? Hindi ka ba nahirapan? How did you feel whenever you got pregnant that time?
Yung
Kasi
delivery,
siguro,
normal ang delivery.
Oo.
no po, hindi lahat normal. So only 5
Ah,
are normal. And then I had a miscarriage of twins. So dapat sana 10 sila. And then the 3 that followed were cesarean sections. So, but I had a positive kasi attitude towards pregnancy eh. So I welcome the pregnancy, then the postpartum. Wala akong mga hang-ups about mga ganon. So, when yung baby, di happy, ganon. And then kasi because Dr. Calimag, June, shared the, what do you call this? Nakikidek siya, para kaming nagjo-duty sa ospital, alam mo yun? Kami, alternate kami sa pagtitimpla ng bata sa gabi, paglalapalit ng lampen, paghahatid sa school. So many of the kasama natin, no, friends who saw him sometimes putting socks on our children while they're still asleep in the car, no? Kasi we also deck, no? So he goes to school early in the morning to bring the kids, small ones, to school, and then I have the afternoon classes so that I can bring preschool naman to school and then bring home the college students at night. So ganun kami. While in between, we're also doing our organizational activities. No? So yun.
Mm-hmm. So, ma'am, with your husband, you look back to the time when your husband was around. You can really say that even taking care of your children, it really was a partnership between the two of you, hindi po ba?
Yes.
So, ma'am, as you started to have children one after the other, how did you and your husband manage the household, considering your doctor duties?
We were fortunate that relatives come and they shared in the in the housework and in the household chores kasi dagdag din yun no, but then we made things easy kasi for one meron kaming mga strategies like color coding, No? And later on, we'll see an example. So,
Wow.
halimbawa, the first one is color red. So, chinelas niya, slippers, pati utensils, plates, t-shirts, so towels, color-coded. Red, blue, green, yellow, orange, so on and so forth. So, that was how it was. No, sa size, even sa shoe size naman, size coded. So if I may share yung one story, we came from a trip abroad and we brought home shoes. So after they opened the gift, sabi nila, may isang umiiyak. Mama, sabi niya gano'n, my shoes don't fit. Sabi niya gano'n. Ah, how come? Malaki yung sa akin, no? The rest, they just fit. Then I told him, okay lang yan, anak. That's okay, no? Pag malaki na, maliit na yung shoes nila sa kanila, kasya na yung sa'yo. Diba? So we have that kind of mindsetting thing na don't worry, ano, diba? Because everything will be all right. So yun. So
So,
ganun
ma'am,
kami.
your household must have been a very colorful household.
And a very noisy one.
Noisy one, yeah, full of joy. Especially you had 8 children, have 8 children. So, ma'am, how did you nurture your children, po?
We made the independent.
Mm.
So we make them own their triumphs. So we never help in the doing of assignments, doing of
Ah,
projects. So pagka hindi sila gumawa ng assignment, then their grades become low, no? But then that's okay. Then we say, oh, you should take responsibility for that. There was even one time, one of our children kasi was always English speaking. No? I don't know. Because he was left at home watching for a
cartoons.
while. Barney, no, the purple
Yes.
dinosaur. So, English speaking siya. So, ayaw niya ng Civica. Ayaw niya ng Filipino. So,
Ouch.
he would not really do his assignments. But when it comes to English and all of those other subjects, okay siya. So, what happened was, sabi sa kanya, sabi ni daddy niya, I will bring you to White Cross. Mama, is there school in White Cross? Anak, orphanage yun. You better study your Filipino and Civica, anak. So, those are funny stories. They get lost in the mall because we're so many. Sometimes we. So, yun. Many stories,
And so
really.
you allow them to make decisions, Doctora. You allow them to make decisions.
Yes.
Did you empower them?
We empower them, no? Even sa at a young age, we never, some have this wrong notion na kailangan pag hindi ka kain, hahabulin mo, di ba? Para kumain. So if they don't want to eat, then they will go hungry and then they will eat. Anak, kakain na. Pero si daddy nila was very strict. Pagkain na you have to calm down and eat. So that solves the problem, no? Pero hindi nga kami yung hahabol para to feed ba.
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah.
be independent sa paggawa ng assignments, no? So kaya nga yung ganon. And alam nyo, we have this focus and excel. We always tell them to focus and excel. And then galingan nyo anak. Those are 5 words, no? Galingan nyo anak and focus and excel, that actually sends a message of trust and confidence that they can do it. So, talaga, they become empowered. So, aral sila ng sarili nila. So, when they get their grades, okay sila.
Yeah. Gagaling ng anak mo eh. If you're going to tell parents, no, who are listening to us now, what is actually the best legacy that parents can give to their children?
Siguro nga yung constant na uh, they should be empowered, no? Uh, they can do it on their own. Uh, work, they should work
Mm.
hard. So
Mhm.
they should
Mhm.
study, and then
Mhm.
pray unceasingly, no? Dapat huwag kalilimutang magdasal, no? So si Lord naman lahat yung gumagawa ng paraan, no? So
Mm.
whenever things become a bit hopeless, siyempre lalo na nung namatay si Doc, the kids were there. Sila nga rin yung nag-a-uplift, sabi nila, "Mama, kakayanin natin 'to. You're a strong woman, kaya mo 'yan." Gano'n. Hindi ko alam
Wow.
kung ano, no, talagang ano. So, and isa rin 'yon kaya sila nag-aaral ng mabuti kasi gusto nilang maging scholar para daw mabawasan yung gastos ni mama. Yun yung sinasabi nila, no? So, uh, role modeling, mga parents, role modeling, kung ano nakikita ng mga bata sa atin, yung gagayahin nila eh. So, we walk our talk. Pag may sinabi kami na ganito, si Doc, naku, stricto yan. Pag sinabi niya na, oh, ganito dapat ha, pag hindi kayo, ano, susunod kayo dapat. Ganyan.
Yeah. How did you discipline your 8 children?
Nakuha kayo sa
Meron ba
tingin.
yung pinagagalitan palagi or what? O ano ba yung style na maganda? Pag, lalo na kung marami yung anak mo.
Hindi ko alam kung nagalit ba ako. Nagagalit. Kasi pagka talagang galit na galit na, talagang iipunin mo, galit pa galit ka ni, no? Ganun talaga. So, but alam mo, maganda sa kanila, they are body-bodies, no? So, pag sasakay kami sa sasakyan, kailangan wag malang maiiwan. So, they take care of each other. So, body-bodies, are we complete, no? So, yung ibig sabihin ng body-bodies, ako, titingnan ko yung nasa unahan ko, tsaka titingnan ko yung nasa susunod sa akin. So, pagka we're all complete. So, ganun. Pero yun nga, minsan may nawawala pa rin sa mall, no?
So malaki ba yung role? So, sige, you have a question, Claude.
I was gonna say na nakakapanik yung gano'n na may mawawala. Pero kahit a few moments lang, a few minutes lang, everybody's on the lookout, looking in different directions for that lost child.
Hindi kasi sila minsan yung alam mo yun, yung linga, tingin ng tingin kung saan, very curious, ganon. Hindi mo alam, nag-move na pala kami, ayun, babalikan mo lang.
Pero actually, doktora, di ba, parenthood is really a big responsibility, no? Pero at
Yeah.
the same time, it's also a big joy. Ano yung big joy ng parenthood that you can share with our viewers?
Alam mo, whenever a child is born,
Oh.
talagang is the greatest joy, no? Kasi syempre, gusto mo normal, gusto mo uneventful yung iyong pregnancy and delivery, labor and delivery mo. And thank you, Dr. Amelia Poblete, for my ninang and obstetrician na talagang
Lahat.
she was
Aha.
to her I owe yung siyempre.
Yes.
So,
Lahat ba siya ang obstetrician mo? Sa lahat?
Opo.
Wow. That's really something, ha? And Claude, you have a question to Doctora, yes?
Yeah, I was going to say now, because I'm, kami ni Ma'am Songco, masyadong maka-go ustik kami. Yung children po ninyo, did you influence them to also go to UST, or was that part of the natural example that you set? Or did they like UST because their parents are affiliated? Or...
Siyempre, siguro ganun na nga yun, nakikita nila kami. At saka yun, we want to be Tomasians. Kailan
Yes.
branding tayo, branding. Branding. Pati yun, branding, you know.
Ah,
May branding din pagdating doon. Eh.
so
So,
ma'am, pag
yun.
UAAP time, walang conflict because lahat cheering for the black and gold pag UAAP time, di ba?
Yes.
Sa TV.
Mm.
Uh, Dr. Irvi,
Yun,
what is your message to our viewers?
uh, can I show a video? Can I
Oh,
share a
sure,
video?
sure. That would be interesting.
It encapsulates my all my messages. We all have our life story. Our stories are just like the photographs that you're going to see in the photo book. It tells the story of our family's legacy, portraying the richness of a full life, as well as portraying the fresh innocence of youth. It's a drama of every family, a drama of hardship and sacrifice, of pain and pleasure. The drama has always been expressed in words as well as in pictures. From sketches through paintings, silhouettes, and studio photographs to family snapshots. Relationships are just like the photographs that you're about to see. They develop over time. As they were growing up, they loved watching the Mighty Ducks, and I did not miss the opportunity to tell them about the story of the wild ducks. The wild ducks fly in V formation, and as each bird flaps its wings, it creates an uplift for the duck that follows, thus allowing each bird to conserve energy as the ones in front reduce the wind resistance for those at the back. In this way, the members of the formation can extend their flying range and fly 70% farther than they flew alone. A lesson in resilience. The strongest flyers will take the lead. The duck from behind honked to encourage the ones in front to keep up their speed. A lesson in reassurance. When the leader drops back, another duck immediately takes the point position. A lesson in mutual respect. Building up leaders at work is no different from building up leaders at home. Empowerment is key at home and at work. In all life journeys, some rain must pour, and the family is their life vest in the ocean of uncertainty, and God is their anchor.
So beautiful. So
It's a
beautiful.
touching video. Yeah.
Yes, so beautiful. Na-touch talaga ako, no?
Yeah.
Purot
Pati yung, pati yung
napakaganda.
music. Pati yung
It's
music
really
na.
beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you
And
to
you can
Dr.
happy
Thank you to
family.
Dean Ian. Thanks to Dean Tonton Africa, yung
Yes.
background.
Yes. Actually, I was going to really thank Dean Antonio Africa of the Conservatory of Music. He was the one who scored that. Tinanong ko pa nga, music scoring. No, that's how he did it. So thank you so much. And I think, no, you can see from the video the different values. Parang yan na yung legacy ng mga parents. And you can see the joy.
Can I,
I like that, no, the joy of family celebrations, diba?
can I
What do you
also
say?
share from the Bible?
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
sure.
Kasi
Sure.
meron
Yes.
kaming ano talaga, this is, alam ng lahat ng mga bata ito. Our family, Psalm 127, 128. Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who builds it. Unless the Lord guards the gates, they labor in vain who guards it. It is useless for man to rise early and stay up late, toiling for food to eat, for the Lord grants to his beloved even while he sleeps. Children are a gift from the Lord. The fruit of the womb is his reward. Like arrows in the hands of a warrior are children born in one's youth. Blessed is the man whose quiver is full of them. They will not be empty handed when they confront the enemies at the gates. Blessed are all who fear the Lord, who walks in his ways. You will eat the fruit of your labor. Blessings and prosperity will be yours. Your wife will be like a fruitful vine within your house, and your children will be like olive shoots around your table. Yes, this will be the blessing for the man who fears the Lord. May the Lord bless you from Zion. May you see prosperity of Jerusalem all the days of our life. And may you live to see your children's children. Peace be on Israel. So, uh, the Couples for Christ was there during our trying moments, ng mga nag-grow yung mga bata and all. And they were part of Kids for Christ, Youth for Christ. So, siguro yun, the prayers that come together with the reading of the children. So, yun.
It's nice to know, Doctora, that your children were or maybe still are active in the church as Youth for Christ po, ma'am, you said? Children for
Oo.
Christ.
Medyo ano sila kasi nga nagme-medicine, di ba? Mahirap din ano sa gabi and all. But during the early years, we were there for maybe about 15 to 20 years. So,
Wow. Because, yeah, I like your kids because ako po, ma'am, I'm a member of the Lectors and Commentators Ministry. So natuwa ako nung nalaman ko yung inyong children were members of that too. And ma'am, it just goes to show from listening to you, if whether you have one child, two children, three children, four, or in your case, eight, talagang kahit may busy yung mga parents sa careers nila, pag sinabi nila sa sarili nila, we make personal sacrifices, professional sacrifices, turn things around in the family system so that the children are nurtured, the children will grow up to be successful just like your kids po, ma'am. No.
yes
Just like
po.
what you and your husband did, ma'am. So we're glad to have learned these things from
Complete reliance in the Lord.
also. And that,
At isa pang ano ko mga parents because sometimes your kids, meron silang mga feelings of hopelessness. So I will always tell them, pray to the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, enlighten me. Holy Spirit, strengthen me or fortify me. Holy Spirit, embrace me and console me. And in a while, wala na yung problema. Everything will be lifted. Lahat ng heaviness will be gone. So, yun. That is, I think, what
So, so
allowed me
Doctora,
to go on for the
yeah, go
longest
ahead.
time. Opo, yun po.
So, Doktora, really, no? Kahit gaano tayo kagaling, no? Even though we are very, very competent, it's really the prayer that will really see us through. Hindi ba? It's really
Yes
the
po.
family that prays together, the family believing in God, so loving God and loving one another. 'Di ba, doktora? What can you say
Yes,
about that? Talagang yung importance ng prayer sa pamilya.
yes po. Totoo, totoo. That is our
Mm.
anchor. Praying,
Mm.
praying.
You know, Doctora, we thank you very much for sharing all that. And you know, we are not alone. We are actually being joined by people who are watching us, and there are messages that we would like to read out. So, if we may have them now, some of them were uh, sending their messages. They were supportive of you. So, yeah, yeah. So because you know we can be viewed from different places, right? So there were messages being flashed. I think they are colleagues of yours, people you know, Doctora. So we have them. Thank you very much for joy there from Maripe. She says hello, ma'am. From Marga Geliaco, good evening po. And then hello, sir, also. And from Joe Zamora Mariano, USTMAA, heart.
Yes,
And
hi Joe. Hi Marga.
Marga, and hello po, Dr. Calimag. We always learn from you. And yeah,
President, yes.
and from Joe Zamora Mariano, go Minerva Calimag. Yeah. As we did learn from you from her today. From her again, ayan po. And Ida Tionco, hello to all our viewers. Merry Christmas to all from the Thamashan alumni community.
Merry
There.
Christmas all. Yan ah.
And
Hi ma. Anak ko ba yan?
Anthony Philip Patawaran Calimag. Hi, Ma! is he one
And
of you?
Philip,
Carol Sipulo, good evening.
Hi Carol. Norby.
so nice naman. Very
Oh,
supportive, very supportive.
hello,
Hi Carol.
classmate.
Hello,
Conrado Manala
classmate.
Jr.
Hello.
Ah,
Okay.
Don.
hello, si Dr. Dong.
And
Yes.
Wait, is Dr. Dong your classmate also?
Yes, classmate.
your
Thank
daughter?
you,
Oh,
Pinky.
Po, Mama. Baka
so
sila
nice,
na
ako you have many fans.
Marian Roof. Ma'am, ang daming messages. I believe in the Holy Spirit. Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you for watching us. Laureline na
very
Grandma
busy, ah.
Maluyot.
Our chat room is very busy.
Very inspiring. Praise God.
Thank
Si Lear C. Ray Afable, my professor. Hello, doctor.
Hi.
Tapos yan,
Yes.
idol po kayo ni Carol Sibulo. Yeah.
Marami ring anak yan.
You have
Kaya
she has you
idol
as
ka.
the example.
So,
So
really? Pwede na tayo. Yes,
thank you
yes.
very much. Once again, Professor Songco and I would like to
So
thank you, Dr.
actually, Doktora,
Kalima.
yes.
We would like to thank you for being available to guest on our show today. And
Thank you, Doktora.
thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to inspire, especially yung mga young parents out there.
Yes.
Hopefully, you can learn from the experience.
Well, this will be on YouTube and more people will be able to watch this spot. So thanks to technology. So once again, we would like to thank the UST Faculty of Medicine and Surgery Alumni Association and the FMS class of 1989 for sponsoring this show. Thank you, Dr. Jo Mariano, President of the Faculty of Medicine Alumni Association. And 2021 is the sesquicentennial celebration of the Faculty of Medicine and Surgery and the 75th anniversary of the UST Hospital. So 2021 is a big celebration for the UST Faculty of Medicine and Surgery and its alumni. And I'm just happy to tell you all and proud to tell you all, even though I'm from the College of Education, that the Faculty of Medicine and Surgery of UST is the oldest medical school in the country. Go stay.
Yes.
Yes. 2021 is going to be a big celebration for FMS. So, all the
So that
alumni, we're calling all the alumni, come home in 2021, lalo na yung mga nasa abroad. And at this point, I would like to thank all the members of the USTAAI BOT, to all the administration and staff of the CBRC. Merry Christmas to all of you. I would like to congratulate also the new president of the Faculty of Civil Law Alumni Foundation, Dr. Ellen Francisco. Congratulations to you, the newly elected president of Civil Law Alumni Association. And what else to all our viewers? This is our last show, and we wish you all Merry Christmas. We wish that you will join us in 2021 January. Claude?
Yes, well, of course. Thank you very much for having me, ma'am, for your guest host for December. Really appreciate it. I'd like to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you for joining us and this evening for to listen to us. And here at Bridges, we do not build walls. We build connections of learning. We build knowledge.
And of course, here at CBRC, we build bridges of faith, bridges of hope, bridges of love. Thank you very much, FMS Alumni Association, and thank you very much, Dr. Minerva Calimag. Thank you very much, Dean Antonio Africa. And of course, to our chairman, Miss Ida Tionco. Thank you very much. And
Ma.
sa inyong lahat, Merry Christmas. Enjoy the evening. Welcome to
Dr.
Bridges here at cbrc.tv. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all our viewers around the world.
Hi, good evening, Dr. Evelyn Songco at sa mga viewers ng ating Bridges. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Again. And hello, good evening, good morning, or good afternoon to our viewers on Bridges here on cbrc.tv.